Hi, this is Simon Upstall and welcome to another tutorial for Apple Motion, and today I'm going to show you how to weave a line of thread through a block of text, like this. So pretty simple but quite effective. Let's take a look. Okay, for this project I'm going to go with 1920 1080, 25 frames a second, duration of 5 seconds. First thing I want to do is come over to generators, bring in a color solid, and let's make it white. So then let's grab the text tool and type out our text. So then let's center align it, make it nice and big. Let's reduce the line spacing and let's center it up, and let's just adjust the baseline so it's sitting more or less in the center of the frame. Then what we want to do is we want to grab the Bezier tool. I'm going to turn on the HUD, so show HUD. I want this nice color outline. Width of 30 pixels is good to get us going. So I'm just going to draw a nice wiggly line that goes around this. A bit rubbish here. Let's just smooth that out. It's not really that important how this looks. Okay, I'm sort of happy enough with that. So how am I going to get it to weave in and out of this text? So what we're going to do is we are going to select the text layer, right click, make clone layer, and then we're going to move it above the shape. So if we move it above the shape, then the shape is behind. So all we need to do now is to select the clone layer and come to the rectangle mask tool and mask like this. So now that bit is going behind and the rest is not. So again, select the clone layer. Again, with the rectangle mask tool, we'll just select each alternate letter like this. So very, very easy to do. As you can see, you put that behind. Just really whatever you want to do here. Actually, I'm going to do that so it's going partly in front and partly behind. I think that's quite a nice effect. Let's do this and this and finally this. And then we can select our Bezier and we can come to behaviors and shape and write on, and it's going to weave in and out of the text like this, threading the needle. Actually, let's just make that a little bit shorter. Let's come to about 3.5 seconds on the timeline. With the write on behavior selected, let's come to mark and mark out. And let's just make this look a little bit more thread-like. Let's come over to the shape. Let's select airbrush. Let's open up the brush profile and just drag that white across like that. Let's come to the stroke and let's just have a little bit of jitter. And you see that jitter gives it this nice sort of roughness. It looks more like thread. And we could maybe come to width over stroke and select that one there and just reduce it a bit so the thread is a little bit finer at its leading edge. And then we get this. Super easy to do. And finally, let's just drag the color solid out into a new group and put this new group at the back. Let's select our main group here and let's turn on drop shadow and let's maybe increase the distance a little bit, the blur and the opacity till we've got a shadow, and that just helps a little bit with the feeling of depth there. And also we need a drop shadow for where the thread goes in front of the letters. So if we open up our group and we select our Bezier and we turn on drop shadow for that, just play with that a little bit, we can get a drop shadow of the thread onto the letters that are behind. And I think that helps to tie the whole thing together. So I hope that's been useful. Thanks for watching. See you again soon.